Aloha everyone, I'm Malika Dudley and we are reporting live for Maui now. And what we're doing here today is the Women's March. This is the Maui Women's March. It starts at 8 a.m. with a moment of silence and goes till about 11 a.m. There are expected to be hundreds of people here, and in fact, already we're seeing hundreds of people here. I've got Robin here with me. She is one of the organizers. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Malika. Thank you for being here today with what looks to be thousands of people, not just hundreds.
Can you tell me a little bit about how this march started? Because it's happening nationwide and even around the globe, but it actually started right here on Maui.
Yes, it did. It started with Teresa Shook in Hana. She was so outraged with the rhetoric of the election that when there was the results of the election came in, she was on her Facebook and she posted in a site called Pantsuit Nation, and she posted these words: "We should march." Within minutes, there were 40 women, then there were 100 women. They organized, and when Teresa went to bed, and when she woke up, there was literally 10,000 women that wanted to march that morning. So Teresa is the fire starter, and Maui is the heart of this movement. This movement. This movement.
Teresa, is she in D.C.?
She is. Hi, Teresa. She is in D.C. She's marching with the organizers today, and she will be helping with the opening ceremony at 1 o'clock D.C. time. So when we have our minute of silence, which will be led by Gloria Steinem, it'll be worldwide minute of silence for empowering women, women's equality, women's rights. Teresa will be there, and she'll be sending us her special energy, and we'll be sending ours to her.
And although, it started with a political sentiment, if you will, kind of an anti-sentiment, really the essence of the march has been not really an anti-Trump sentiment. Instead, it is a pro-woman sentiment. Can you kind of talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. This is not an anti-anything kind of march. This is, what do we stand for? What do we walk for? We walk for equality for women. We walk for our climate change issues that we're facing. All these people are here to express how they're in alignment with the guiding principles that were set forth by the folks in Washington. That actually they were really inspired by the advice of Bernice King, Martin Luther King's daughter. So this event is happening on 7 continents. There's something like 650 sister marches around the globe that are certified under our guidelines. So the guidelines are all pro-positive. What are we for? What do we want to look out for in the next administration? What do we need to guard against? So all these people are here to celebrate women, to celebrate the future, and to make sure that we're very diligent in the next 4 years, the next rest of our lives, to make sure that our rights are upheld.
And the rights of our keiki, and that's why I'm wearing my keiki. You can bring your children down. This march is making me a little emotional because it's about women's rights. It's about equal rights, really. Not just women's rights. Women's rights are human rights. It's just everyone should have the same rights. Absolutely. And so we're trying to continue to pave the way for our children. And what I really enjoyed about reading the guiding principles is it's about nonviolence. This is a peaceful march to make voices heard.
You got it, Malika. You've been reading the guiding principles. The organizers have been working on this for about 6 weeks, and we're expecting a couple thousand people here today. So it's really remarkable how people have been touched by this message, and they want to come out and express their passion today.
Is there anything else you'd like people on Maui to know about the march here today?
Just come on down. We've got plenty of parking. The weather is great. Come on down and take part in this event. We've got a full lineup of artists that are going to be expressing their music and in poetry, readings, dance. It's going to be a great day. Our march actually will start right at 8 o'clock. Leohu Ryder is going to capture all the aloha of this group and send it out in a wonderful chant that she's going to be inspired by the people here.
Right. Robin is very busy, so I'm going to let her go ahead and continue her work, and I'm going to continue to show you just the sights and the sounds of what's happening here today. So thank you so much, Robin.
Thank you.
Mahalo. Good luck with
Aloha.
everything. Okay, so why don't we take a look, honey? My husband is my cameraman. Why don't you go ahead and show all of the people out here today. Okay, so what are the things you need to know if you want to come out and be a part of this Women's March on Washington, the Maui version? Well, first of all, of course, it is taking place today, Saturday, January 21st, from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. If you can't walk or don't want to walk, you can come down and still be a part of this. There's a stage over in that direction where they have music. That's where the moment of silence will begin as well. People will be speaking, and you can see the crowd is growing here today. The location is at the University of Maui campus. There is lots of parking. I would recommend that you don't go into the campus from the front off of the Queen Kahumanu Highway. There is definitely a backup of traffic in that area, and honestly, all of the parking spaces on that side are pretty much taken. Go around the side, go to Wahine Pio, and pull in by the recycling center, and there's a huge grassy lot there, and then of course there's also parking for you over across from the Maui Arts and Cultural Center as well. So there's some logistics for you. Kaini, why don't you point down to this map right here? This is a map of the march. So the march itself is not a 5K. It is a simple walk down West Kahumanu Avenue. We're going to cross the street right across from the Queen Kahumanu Shopping Center. And then we're going to walk back, and then we will go back to the University of Hawaii Maui campus and meet right here where we are starting. So there's some logistics for you. We'll continue to show you the sights and sounds as I give you a little more information. So that was the march route. It will be led by staff people.
I'm on 10% battery.
And again, today, this is not an anti-Trump protest. This is a pro-women's rights protest, a pro-rights in general, human rights march. And hundreds of people have come out today to experience this march together. We spoke with Robin earlier, Robin Bliss. She is one of the organizers here for the Maui March, and she was expressing to us why all of these people are here marching, how it all came about, and gave us a little bit of information about all of the marches happening across the nation. So if you did not see that part of the interview, make sure to check back on this post once I log off, and you'll be able to hear all of the words that she shared. When you go onto the site for the Women's March, the guiding principles are all about nonviolence, peaceful protest, and just making your voice heard. Negative political placards are strongly discouraged, and instead, positive. They are really focusing on positivity. If you look at some of these signs, here's one right here, I am woman, hear me roar. In numbers, too big to ignore. Let me read a few signs that I see here. Wahine power. Peace and compassion. Planet above profit. I will not be silent. We all love in the same way. Our voices will be heard. Just getting started. Aloha. I like that one. Again, at 8 a.m., a national In fact, worldwide moment of silence will be had. Gloria Steinem in Washington, D.C. is going to be the lead for that. Okay, I'm going to read some comments and see if anyone has any questions. So yes, weather-wise, it's very nice out here, actually. We are expecting some occasional showers to move through, some windy conditions today, but for the most part, this morning, blue skies. So come on down and join us. The march, yes, starts at 8 a.m. We'll be going down Queen Kahumanu Highway, or West Kahumanu Highway, crossing the street at the Queen Kahumanu Center, and then coming back to the Maui campus. The estimated time for the march that it takes to do the loop is 30 minutes. Of course, there are a lot of people here today, so it may take a bit longer than that. There is a center stage over here, and again, the organizers of this march are stressing the fact that this is not an anti-Trump march. It's not an anti-political march. It's a women's rights, human rights march. It's just a march to have voices heard about equality of all people. Someone's asking me if I will stay live for the moment of silence. I have no idea what time it is. Hold on. Hi, Christina. Yes, I will stay live for the moment of silence since that's in just a few minutes.
Dr. Margie Cantorna, and I am one of the 5 women organizers for this fantastic event. In 5 minutes, Gloria Steinem, iconic feminist and renowned socio-political activist, will call for a minute of silence from Washington, D.C. We are going to be hand in hand in silence with Washington, D.C. and our sister cities across the United States. Yay! I am going to ask you now to please prepare yourselves to enter into sacred silence at precisely 8 a.m. So we have 5 minutes. 5 minutes before 8 o'clock. So, yes, we are going to do a group photo, and anybody else who wants to come up here and video, please put your signs up and leave them up. Put up your signs now. Thank you. This is amazing!
Yeah, I'm on it. I promise this year. You bet.
All right, this is a blessing. This is baptism. This is baptism. No rain is gonna keep us down. I want to introduce to you the chairwoman of our committee, Robin Pilas. She was the one who got the Maui March started. Here she is. Mahalo, everybody. It's 7:57. In 3 minutes, we will be joining our sisters and brothers in a minute of silence.
Got out of the rain, bro.
Whatever feelings arise for you, sadness, anger, anxiety, hope, determination, know that your feelings are not right or wrong. They just are. Feel your feelings. Use this sacred minute to begin your healing so that we may heal Maui, America, and the world. We are rising for our sisters, our mothers, and our daughters, and ourselves in one unifying act to show we are only going forward. We will not go back. We have 1 more minute. Please rise as we join with others wherever they are to form a symbolic wall of women that is higher, deeper, and more powerful than any other. Join us. There is a rainbow that is blessing us. Rainbows means God's promise. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are in silence, sacred silence. Everybody breathe. Greetings, my beloved Ohana. In this beautiful divine moment, the collective moment of aloha, we invite the profound essence of these beautiful islands in the sea, standing graced by our Papa Honua, my beloved mother, who feeds, nourishes, and has birthed us all. We inaugurate this moment of the eternal aloha that is found in our authentic collective consciousness that streams from Mocha to Makai, within and without, holding, sacred, respecting, loving, honoring all life. Eo Vahikami, we call the sacred. Eo Nakiki, we call the children. Eo Nakapahunu, we call on the divine loving earth, whose gentleness is calling the heart, the pu'uvai of the mother, to stream what is peaceful and birth what is love. All lands awaken, for it is our time to journey forth in the spirit of this moment of infinity that empowers the least and unifies the breath, the one sacred breath of profound ho'olokahi kapu'uvai, unity of the heart. As the winds of change embrace us under the anui of enlightenment, and the beautiful ua that blesses us, may every cell in our body feel and remember that we are enlightened and wise. We stand for aloha. We stand for this moment of eternity. Cup your hands. Offer your breath at this moment. And raise it to connect with every prayer this moment that is being said all over at Mother. One more breath of the intention of your heart. We raise it to unite with every prayer that has ever been. One more breath of aloha. Let us share it with each other. And one more breath of aloha to our beloved mother. E hua hua mai kalahui, e hua hua mai kalahui,
Ewe hanau ola na maluhia o ka papaina nei. E o, e o, e o. Mahalo, my beloveds. Let us feast on aloha this day. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Naomi Ryder, beloved.
If you're just tuning in now, we are at the Women's March on Maui, where the entire nation and other marches across the world are happening because of a lady in Hana who posted on Facebook and created this movement. It is not an anti-Trump protest. It is a women's march. All the women and men and families here today that you see behind me are here to have their voices heard about women's rights and having equal rights. So I'm gonna log off now. If you missed our interview with Robin earlier in this live broadcast, you can go back and listen to that by going onto our Facebook page. We also have a link to our website with more information, and if you watch this whole video through, you'll be able to see the moment of silence and just the things that were said if you're interested in hearing all of that. So for Maui Now, I'm Malika Dudley, and ahoy ho!
And determination and solidarity.